a verse in the Holy Qur'an that discusses the imaginary and real pleasures of life.
Adorned for the people is the love of desires, such as women, and children, and piles upon piles of gold and silver, and branded horses, and livestock, and fields. These are the conveniences of the worldly life, but with God lies the finest resort.
زين للناس حب الشهوات من النساء والبنين والقناطير المقنطرة من الذهب والفضة والخيل المسومة والأنعام والحرث ذلك متاع الحياة الدنيا والله عنده حسن المآب.
As we can see from this verse, all those things which could be dear to us are a test. But does it mean that we should abstain from certain pleasures? Does it mean that these things are evil? Obviously not. So, what is this verse speaking about? This verse is speaking about those people who are blinded by these pleasures that could affect their judgments between distinguishing what is right and wrong, and more importantly, turning away from God. Interestingly, the Holy Qur'an speaks about some merchants and how they did not let worldly pleasures have the better of them. رِجَالٌ لَا تُلْهِيهِمْ تِجَارَةٌ وَلَا بَيْعٌ عَنْ ذِكْرِ اللَّهِ وَإِقَامِ الصَّلَاةِ وَإِيتَاءِ الزَّكَاةِ يَخَافُونَ يَوْمًا تَتَقَلَّبُ فِيهِ الْقُلُوبُ وَالْأَبْصَارُ. Men who are not distracted by trade or sale from the remembrance of God, and saying their prayers and paying their religious tax. They fear a day when the hearts and sight will be overturned. If we put together these two verses, we understand the fact that what is reprimanded in the Holy Qur'an is to forget the hereafter because of these worldly pleasures. But if you have got these worldly possessions and still keep remembering God and hereafter and your religious duties, you will be from the successful ones. The last part of the verse is telling us about the characteristics of these people and what they are afraid of. يَخَافُونَ يَوْمًا تَتَقَلَّبُ فِيهِ الْقُلُوبُ وَالْأَبْصَارُ. They fear a day when the hearts and sight will be overturned. It means that although they are running a business, but their prime concern is not prosperity or decline of their trade, but they are always concerned about hereafter and always asking themselves, am I prepared for hereafter? Am I the person that God wanted me to be? These things are their concerns. The interesting point is that if my wife, my children, my car, my home help me to serve God, not only these things won't be harmful, but rather they will help me to get closer to God. Bibi Khadija Salamullah alayha, the wife of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi, was a wealthy businesswoman when she married with Prophet Muhammad. But after marriage, she gave away much of her wealth just for the pleasure of God. My wife, my children, and even my car, all of them can be used in a way that lead to the satisfaction of God. In short, Surah Al Imran verse 14 is warning us about running after worldly possessions and tells us that what Allah has prepared for us is much more valuable, and thinking about it will help us ignore the trifle pleasures of this world. This is Sayyid Ali. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Remember us in your du'as. Inshallah, see you again with more Quranic gems. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.